Hi, it's Diana here. I'm out of office and chasing places. Welcome to my channel. Do you think this is Venice? Then guess again. This is China. Welcome to this 1,700-year-old ancient water town near Shanghai. A town shaped by history, where narrow stone streets lead to lively market lanes, wooden boats glide through the canals, and small shops display traditional handmade goods. Let's explore what this town has to offer. We're starting from the tourist center. Getting here was actually very easy. We took the train from Shanghai. The distance isn't far, around 70 kilometers, and the ticket costs about $3, which makes this a perfect one-day trip. From the train station, it's about a 15 to 20-minute walk to the tourist center. There's also a shuttle bus that brings you directly here, but we missed it, so we decided to walk instead. Entry is free, which is great. There is an option to buy tickets for certain scenic areas inside the town, but since we weren't sure what they covered, we chose to explore freely and decide as we go. The entrance feels peaceful from the first step. You're greeted by a young bamboo forest, tall and green, gently framing the path into the town. Once we leave the bamboo behind, we arrive at the first canal. Wooden boats are already moving through the water, and if you look to the right, there's a beautiful painting on the wall that adds color and character to the scene. Let's check the map for a second. It looks like from the information center we took a bit of a detour around this part of the town, but that's fine, we'll just follow the flow and see where it takes us. Based on the map, I think now we're walking along the main canal. Zhujiajiao has over 30 ancient stone bridges and many of them are still in use today. The town became wealthy because of trade, especially rice and textiles transported through these canals. Some of the buildings here date back to the Ming and Qing dynasties. The town is often called Venice of Shanghai, but it has its own identity shaped by Chinese architecture and history. Look at these wooden boats, they're really nice. You can even hop on one and go for a ride through the canals. This is a perfect photo scene, with the boats here and the bridge behind them with the tree decorations. It's pretty cold today. I'm wearing almost all of my clothes right now. The second I got off the train, I was freezing, but it's January after all. Both sides of this street are lined with shops, snacks, tea, handmade crafts. There's a bit of everything here. Oh look, is this fruit leather? No, it's meat. It's meat, okay? Oh wow, they even have something that looks like sarmale. If you don't know, sarmale are traditional Romanian cabbage rolls filled with meat. I don't know with what they are filled, but that lady looks like she's putting in quinoa, but maybe it's something else. Anyway, they look similar to sarmale.
Hello, orange juice.
It feels like it's getting busier now. More people are starting to fill the streets. Over here, you can buy tea and even put it into these little bags as a souvenir. I see so many cool things I want to buy, but I keep telling myself I get it later, and every time I regret it. Learn from my mistakes. Oh wow, they have fried frogs here and chicken feet. I'm not really sure what is this. Maybe tea or some kind of pickles? It looks interesting though. Oh wow, look at this, those are popping!
Face to face, face to face. Uite de aici. E sus, așa, simplu, uite.
That's actually really cool. I had no idea this is how they are made. It looks like the road ends up ahead, so we're going to cross the bridge. The view from here is really beautiful. The water also looks so clean.
Uite.
然后他不 care。
I see in the distance a very nice temple. It got really busy here. Looks like we all moved to this side of the canal. This side is also packed with shops and food stalls, but it's hard to really look at anything because the crowd just keeps pushing you forward. Just to give you a glimpse of what you'll find here, there are sweets, meat jerky, tea, clothes, hot food, and even cigarettes without nicotine. We're climbing a larger bridge now. I think we're crossing the main canal. If you're new to the channel, I've started a playlist with videos from China and there are more coming soon, so check it out. And if you enjoy this type of content, feel free to like and subscribe. On that side you can see some newer boats. They're lighter color compared to the others.
The bridge service is fully operational. Careful on your steps.
And here they're selling tea as well, and you can pack it into those little bags. But again, it's really crowded here too. You don't have much space to move. The only direction is forward with the crowd. I think it's slowly getting less crowded now. And we found these flatbreads cooking on the side of this big pot. They actually look really good and it smells good as well. I'm not sure if they have something inside or if they are empty. Anyway, let's try one. Just like any other shop, you scan the Alipay code and then the seller will tell you how much it costs.
One.
One of these is 7 yuan, which is really cheap.
Thank you.
7. 7.
Okay, so inside it looks like we have some scallions and probably some spices. They have some specific spices here. It's really good, I highly recommend it. Okay, we walked about 2 minutes from there and now the street is almost empty. I'm not sure if we took a wrong turn, but it's actually really beautiful and peaceful here. Oh, and we are so close to the water here. Oh, this is so nice. I don't really understand why it's so much quieter here, because this area actually feels more beautiful than the crowded one. There are so many cute little bridges and canals around here. Maybe we missed something and the crowd was actually around the paid scenic spots. Anyway, I don't regret it at all, this area is really beautiful. Look, this is another cute narrow bridge. I'm pretty sure we went up that bridge before. This part has quite a few cafes and tea houses. Most of them look calm and almost empty, and it's so peaceful. I really like how this intersection look. Look how clean the water is here as well. Throughout the town you'll find public restrooms along the way. I've noticed that in China many smaller restaurants and shops don't have their own bathrooms, so you usually use public ones nearby. The good thing is that the public toilets here are actually very clean. Just keep in mind that most of them are squat toilets. In some more touristy areas you can find regular Western style toilets, but they're often labeled for elderly people. Also, most of the public toilets have toilet paper available outside the entrance, so you can take as much as you need before going in. But not every restroom has it, especially the less central ones, so it's smart to have your own just in case. Wow, it's so beautiful here. The water flows out from the houses like a small fountain. If you visit, don't just follow the crowd, take a small detour and explore. We didn't even plan to come this way, but it turned out to be one of the nicest parts. Look at the dried plants hanging on the walls. I can only imagine how magical this must look in autumn. This part feels more authentic and local. Small family restaurants and homes that look like people actually live here.
Oh, thank you.
I think this is where this area kind of ends. From here it looks like it's mostly residential houses. As you can see, the scenery has completely changed, but it's still really beautiful, and the whole tourist area is just 2 minutes behind us. Overall, if you're wondering whether it's worth coming here, I'd say yes. It's a perfect day trip from Shanghai and it's very affordable. When I first heard there was something like Little Venice nearby, I immediately wanted to see it for myself. And don't be scared by the crowds. Even if it looks busy at first, there's plenty of space, and if you explore a bit, you'll definitely find your own quiet corner. Thanks for coming along with me. If you like this video, feel free to like, share and subscribe for more.